with a look at Myro. All right, some pretty interesting stuff going on right now with Bitcoin. I'm going to show you guys. All right, and we're going to pop back over here and see if we have a bounce coming here. All right, let's take a look here real quick. First off, I want to show you the crypto bubbles for the last hour. Got a couple popping green here for the day. You can see here a bit of a pullback. I look at it as a sale, to be honest with you. I think there's one of two things going to happen here with Bitcoin. All right, number one, and I got to show you this because Bitcoin obviously has a reaction on the rest of the market. Okay, if Bitcoin bounces, everything bounces. That's just the way it goes here. Now, what we got going on here with Bitcoin? Let's open this chart up here. These green boxes, these are price labels I put here the other day that I have not moved, and I moved this one a little bit to adjust for the this one pull down here in Bitcoin. All right, which I'm going to show you here. And first off, let's get this off here, and let's get this off here. Let me show you what's going on here. If we measure this out, all right, we have a 618 hit right here. Okay, a 618 right there. All right, so this looks like a B. We're right up to here. Would bring our A wave right down on top of our B for a target for a bottom. Okay, pull it down. Right, just about right there. Okay, that would give us right there. All right, and what that would make is one big right here, A, B, C. All right, ABC's signal bottoms, temporary bottoms, long-term bottoms, whatever. They signal bottoms here. All right, you can see this thing pulling down again right now. And quite honestly, I think it's going to double tap here and take off. If I show you a couple RSIs, then I'm going to show you what else is more than likely a good chance, maybe of happening here. We got the 8 hour at a 1 and a 14, still bearish, trying to correct. We got the 12 at a 7 and a 16, trying to turn up. Got a green candle started on the 12 hour. You got your daily right at the bottom, bullish, a 10.7 and a 9.06. All right, the one now that with the daily turning up, the 12 green candle started here, starting to turn back up. The 8 hour, same thing, almost there, maybe a little bit more to pull down. The 4 hour is bullish, turning up, 29 and a 20. All right, what can be going on here obviously is a short-term run with this ABC correction. Now, what would that mean? Well, if we zoom out just a hair on the 12 hour, I quite honestly believe it's going to break this trend line right here, and this is going to tell everything right up here. All right, and let me take that off there. I'll show you how to do that. You definitely want to pay attention to that. Number one that would signal that this is working out would be a break of trend, obviously. All right. Number two, you want to pay very, very close attention. If this trend line breaks, okay, right up here, 618 and 702. All right, and I've had these up here for a few days. Right here when Bitcoin was running, I really thought it was going to go up there and make the decision up, but it ended up rolling over and coming down one more leg, which ended up making sense then for the ABC. Okay, now the 618 and 702, I would suggest marking that out, put a fib on here, and right click, add alert on Bitcoin, and create that alert. All right, because if you are in a long or whatever you're doing, all right, not financial advice at all, I'm not a financial advisor. The 618 level, look where it lines up here, right on top of a 12 hour area here. That's going to be resistance, okay, or the 702 up here. That is the 702. Tends to be a familiar area with crypto. So if you don't have a 702 in your fib, just open your fib up like this. Believe me, you want it in there with crypto. Just come down here, hit style. There'll be an empty box down here. Just click it, put 0.702, and then hit OK, and it'll be on your chart for you. Okay, the 702 comes in handy, believe me. All right, so you're going to be watching for either a daily close above here would signal this thing's taken off higher, or if it gets rejected here, what would that mean? All right, well, that would mean to me a bigger, right here, A, B, and we're going to get back what all this means to Myro here in a second. What would the measurement be for a C leg on this thing? Well, we would go from our top down to the bottom. All right, pull this down on top of our B wave. Right there, and that will give us a target right in our price target area, right around 58,000 bucks for a bottom for a C leg. Okay, and we'll see what happens, but that could be playing out. The biggest reason I say is because Bitcoin on the weekly, the RSI is rolling over. All right, which a weekly pullback takes a little bit longer, so this could absolutely play out. Now that would signal a bottom to me, and on and upward we go. We'll see if it works out or not. But what does this mean? Well, if Bitcoin is going to end up running back up here, what's that going to be? Put that with double taps down here. That's an 11% move for Bitcoin, all right, which for Myro and the rest of the market, that's going to be in a pretty decent run up, all right. These yellow lines I have here, these are weekly support areas, okay. You can see here, right back here, these two candle closes on a weekly, okay, and you can see this one right here, all right, which we broke through this one. Quite honestly, I would have expected to see that come down and tap there and go, but looking, it's kind of in the middle of no man's land there. Daily, is there daily close there? Yeah, right there over here is a couple of closes that match up with it. Well, we'll put a line there and see if that holds. All right, we'll see what happens here with Bitcoin. All right, but number one for Myro, you would put a trend line on this thing and watch for break a trend. Before I forget, I definitely want to, we'll get right back to this, guys. A shout out to the members right here. You guys are the best. 196 members now. If you're interested, real short and sweet, you get 22 videos, 9 hours worth of videos, and a link to the trading Discord for $14.99. That's I put 9 hours worth of videos. That's a lot of videos, guys. I show you everything I know in there, anything from RSIs to looking for price targets to how to spot falling wedges, how to set up trading view, how to use MEXC, bullish and bearish divergence, bull run price targets, how to find the next possible 1000X token. All that stuff is in there. All right, we had 5 new signups today. Thank you very, very much. Bogey, a super supporter. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate that. 196 members. I mean it, guys. You can really keep this channel going. So if you're interested, guys, please consider signing up for $14.99. It's a level 3 membership. I think you'll really enjoy it, especially Discord. Discord is awesome. All right, so we have a resistance line coming right out here, okay, right through here. You want to see a break of that area, obviously. Now, looks like Myro is trying to pull back down here, maybe double tap 20 cents. What is that, 20? Yeah, 0.20167. Let's take a look at the RSIs. The 4 hour, just about reset. Be reset here in about an hour and a half. All right, so 9 and a 14. The 8 is it a 9 and a 14? About an hour and a half. Also, you can see it starting to curve up. All right, 12 hour is right at the bottom. An hour and a half, that thing will be reset. A 2 and a 12. Then you got your daily, that right on the bottom, 667 and a 667. Okay, right down there. And let's put a Fibonacci on here and see where we're at as far as a pullback. All right, that might give us a very good, whoa, how about that? Wow, right at a 618. You know, what more could you want? That is the area I look for. That's the golden pocket. Quite honestly, I will probably more than likely take a long on this thing. You know, I'll take a shot. But all right, there you go, guys. Keep an eye on this stuff. Looks like Bitcoin's ready to have a bounce here. See if Myro holds this bottom and makes a run up. The area to pay attention to if it does start running up, let me show you. For Myro, be the 618 and the 702. Right up in this area, right up here. Let me put a block there. Right here. Okay? That's going to be the area you really want to pay close attention to. Okay? If price gets up here, right up 35 to 37 and a half cents, watch very, very close. Okay? That's going to tell them. And keep an eye on Bitcoin at the same time, because this price action could be right up here when Bitcoin's up around its 618. And if Bitcoin gets rejected, you know what's going to happen. This thing could get rejected, and what could that mean? That could mean it could mean a big ABC for Myro too. So we'll see what happens. All right, thank you very much, guys. Please hit the like and subscribe, and I'll be back with you very, very soon.